What if I told you that you're negotiating every single day when you're asking for a raise, dealing with a difficult coworker, or even when you're deciding where to go for dinner with your family and friends? And that is why today I'm going to talk about Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, a book that offers some practical advice about negotiation and everyday communication. So let's get into it. Most of us think that negotiation is about compromise, like meeting halfway. But Chris Voss looks at it a little bit differently. He's not your average author. He's a former FBI hostage negotiator who spent years handling high pressure, life or death conversations. In this book, he explains that negotiation is less about pushing harder and more about understanding people, managing emotions, and using empathy in a smart and strategic way. Whether you are a business professional, a life coach, or someone who just wants to communicate more clearly, this book shares techniques that you can start using right away. Every chapter is filled with exciting real life stories from FBI standoffs to business deals. But what makes it valuable is how Chris turned those experiences into simple usable ideas. Some of the key techniques in the book includes tactical empathy, learning to understand other person's emotions without necessarily agreeing with them. Mirroring and labeling, small conversation tools that makes people feel heard and understood. Calibrated questions, asking how and what questions to keep conversation moving forward. And power of no, why hearing no isn't a failure but often leads to a better discussion. And what I like about these ideas is that they are not just for serious negotiation, they can be used for everyday conversation as well. I enjoyed this book because it explained things in a very clear and practical way. Chris Voss uses stories, examples, and very simple language that makes these ideas easy to follow and remember. If you are interested in improving how to communicate, handle difficult conversations, or feel more confident during discussion, this book is definitely worth reading. It doesn't try to make you an aggressive negotiator. Instead, it helps you become a better listener, a calmer communicator, and someone who understands people a bit more deeply. Never Split the Difference isn't just a book about negotiations. Instead, in my opinion, it's more about communication and human behavior. It offers a fresh perspective and useful tools that can make conversations feel more intentional and less stressful. If negotiation and improving your communication interests you, this book is a solid addition to your reading list. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this book review, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome book reviews. Until next time, happy reading and exploring.